Oh man, so this is crazy right here. Now this is interesting for me for sure, because I understand the lore. Let me just walk y'all through the situation through my eyes, alright? So this is Melli Monaco or Monaco's or whatever. She's Melli Arenas at this point in time because she is married to Gilbert Arenas. This is his wife, alright? Now I stumbled across her platform probably 3 to 5 years ago in that time frame because around the time the manosphere was popping and many people that had red pill adjacent talking points, they were making content for men for dating and shit, alright? Melli was one of the ladies that a lot of men like watching her advice because she said that she was giving advice for men to get women that look like her and also being very sexual, okay? This guy right here, his name is MTR. You guys probably more familiar with him than me, or maybe not, but he created a lot of content that was focused in the black manosphere or the red pill adjacent content once again. He did something that many other of the manosphere content creators didn't do, which is he would sit down with ladies and reactions of red pill content and talk about them with the ladies, have discussions with the ladies, all right? Now, one of the people that he eventually sat down with was Melli, okay? I don't know which came first or not, but these two went on a vacation or something like that with each other. I remember stumbling across this. But yeah, they was outside, so of course everyone wondering, okay, they doing content together, they traveling, so people automatically assume that it may have been something going on. Then next thing you know, pretty much nothing followed up, and then we seen Melli pop up with Gilbert Arenas, doing a lot of content with Gilbert Arenas. And it simply just looked like she chose up. Attractive woman lands with a former NBA player. Makes a lot of sense. He makes a lot of money right now. Makes pretty much a lot of sense, okay? Now, that brings us to this right here. I didn't even know there was any type of controversy between the two, but Gilbert and her speak on them falling out. I didn't know about them falling out at all. I think they could have just left this alone, but here we are. I'm about to watch this for the first time with y'all and see what they talking about.
Rumor went around, and then you got offended that you forgot. You got offended like, oh my God, I remember now.
Yeah. Should I say it now?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, guys, so me and him are not cool anymore. And it's not because of he didn't try to crack or whatever. It was, so we did some content together. And okay, so for those of you who don't know what's happening, went on a vacation, invited this man called MTR who had who has a YouTube channel that is pretty successful, and we went just as friends. Girl kept on saying that it's weird he didn't try you, blah blah blah. I'm like, he just wasn't interested in me. That was the story. So
wait, he didn't even try, and he wasn't interested in her? Okay, I mean, okay. I thought he would at least try to crack, and she's saying that he wasn't interested. That's interesting. All right, let's continue this. My bad.
Girl is trying to act like there's more. There is more, and I'm like, what is the more? Because that's, you were trying to hint me into like, say that other part.
I'm just saying.
I forgot. I told him the whole story, but then I forgot that part. So why me and him fell out was pretty much, so we went on the vacation. It was okay. It was cool. And then on, so we did content. And then we're on our way to the airport. And I see that he works with people who post stuff for him. So he does the content. He has people posting for him. So he has a picture. He has a thumbnail. And on the thumbnail, so it's me and him because we did a video together. We're in the pool, having fun. And then on the thumbnail, it says, MTR got hacked active with Melli in the tropics or whatever. So I felt like, okay, I know the game. It's YouTube. We're going to clickbait shit. But I felt like, don't use me to act like you cracked. Because that wasn't the case. And I kind of like felt offended. So I was like, maybe, we're YouTubers. So he's like, oh, she won't care. So he posted it. So then we're at the airport and I'm seeing the thing comes up on my phone. I'm on YouTube and it shows up. So I'm like, wait, I don't like this. I don't like this. And I'm in a bikini too. He's behind me, like, no shirt in the pool. So it's fine. But he said, MTR got active. I got active with Melli Monaco. What? So I didn't like it. So I give him the benefit of the doubt. So I go and read the comments and I'm seeing that he's liking some of the comments. So I'm like, fine, it's your page, you're liking comments. But then I was thinking, maybe you're just seeing if I am okay with it and if I'm going to say something. And if I don't say something, then you keep it up. But I was like, I told him, I don't like it because you're implying something. I invited you on my vacation and now I kind of like feel used and disrespected. So can you change the thumbnail? And then he said, oh, I didn't even see the thumbnail. I'm like, motherfucker, you saw the thumbnail because you're in the comments liking shit. So I know you saw it. So I told him, you know you're implying shit. I don't think that's respectful to me. Can you take it down? He refused to take it down. And then, you know, it was like kind of like because we're seeing that in Jamaica's airport. So now we still have to travel together. And it's like, I'm kind of like livid. I'm like, this motherfucker really won't take something down when I'm kind of like thinking I'm his friend. And you won't take something that I feel offended by. Like, you can just change it. You can keep the picture because I get the picture, but change what you wrote because you're implying some shit that didn't happen.
Well, maybe he cracked and that's why he kept it up.
Shut the fuck up. He didn't fucking crack. So then we're on the plane, but we sat in different seats because we didn't book the tickets at the same time and shit. So he's on one side, I'm on another. And then we had a stop. So I think the stop was in Miami. So we had to get our luggage. And then I think I couldn't find him for like the longest. And I was like, what the fuck? And then we got on the next plane. Oh, so then he has so we got to go through, how do you call it? Security. But since I'm not a citizen, I have to go through the long line. He goes through global entry and then he goes fast. So I'm not expecting him to wait for me in the big ass line. So then we get on the next plane. I don't see him going in. I don't like nothing. So I'm pretty sure he made it. And then we finally get to Atlanta because I think I was coming out of Atlanta. And then he was just like, oh, you're here. You know, never checked on me really. Just, I don't know. For somebody you just went on a vacation with, it's really not the behavior that I was expecting. But I could understand, like, he wasn't comfortable because I told him I don't like something he did and he refused to take it down. So that's why I don't really fuck with him. That's the main story. So it wasn't about he cracked and I was like, oh, he cracked and left me. It wasn't that. It was really...
I mean, motherfucker cracking then tried to go shoot in the airport.
You fucking stupid. Why they're joking on me? I swear.
All right, let's peel this back. Gilbert is an asshole. Gilbert is an asshole. So let's talk about, do we think Gil believes this shit as far as, you know, whether or not they had sex or not, you know? Does Gil believe that shit? I think Gil is one of them people that he tries to probably sit within the uncomfortable truths, even if they're not truths. But he may be someone that wants to expect the worst, but still be happy in it, so he's never embarrassed, you know. But if she had a life before you, she had a life before you. Like, you might as well get comfortable with the possibility that he did smash before you find something out later, right? I don't know, because yeah, going on vacation, she invited him on a vacation, so it seemed like she was interested in some way, you know. And if you are inviting someone on a vacation with you as a content creator, man and female, y'all make dating content, people are going to assume that you guys are dating. Like that's for sure. So I would expect that they would have played upon that possibility of them dating in the first place. I thought that was a thing. I thought that was the purpose of them doing the content together, unless they were truly trying to possibly date. I don't know, but she posted the blog, she got back. I don't know, when did she post? This blog was on one of her channels. I don't know if she posted the blog once they finally got back home or whatever. I don't fucking know. Let me see the date, because I want to see how mad was she. This is posted April 14, 2023. When did he post this video? Melli Monaco takes strokes from MTR. See, they were posting content, and this is, when was this? January 2022. She was okay with this title. Melli Monaco takes strokes from MTR. You was okay with this title.
Oh yeah, you like that shit, Melli? You sit down, girl. You like that shit? Sit down. You like that?
He's drunk. You guys
Ain't no one drunk.
Okay, so she was okay with that title because that's wild. That's very wild. Melli Monaco takes strokes from MTR and then he playfully giving a stroke. So if he says he got active with her, him getting active, that's his catchphrase. Before he starts videos or starts a top, he says, let's get active. That's his thing. So him getting active as far as like maybe IRL content, him active diving and doing things outside, maybe, you know, that's what it is. But that's much more nicer than Melli Monaco takes strokes from MTR. But if he was liking comments that alluded to them having sex or something, I don't know. But the flirtatious nature was there. Here it goes right here. The real MTR gets active with Melli Monaco in the tropics. He posted his video April 4th and she posted her video April 14th. Now I'm scrolling through the video, I'm scanning through. He's featured heavily in his video that's posted after she was upset. 10 days after. She wasn't upset enough to not post, bro. And not have the flirtatious looking content where she's being tossed in the water by him and stuff. Like all that's in there. You know, horse playing around. All this was good enough. I know he's a popping content creator. Probably the biggest content creator at a point in time that she was doing content with before she met Gil. So the look was good for her. She wanted to capitalize off that shit regardless. So I don't know, man. I don't know. And another title, MTR can't handle the hit with Melli Monaco in Jamaica. She posted 2 videos about the trip. So, man, I don't know. I can't call her. She said she was uncomfortable with the title. She was uncomfortable with the title. I don't give a damn. I don't know how uncomfortable she was because she posted videos, a couple of videos with dude in it past the point that she said that she was not cool with him no more, you know. So still want to, I guess, make money off the trip. That is how you could, you know, write it off on your taxes too once you post content about trips and stuff like that. But hey, dog. All right, so I guess this the comment she's talking about that he liked, saying, we know you're getting active, MTR. We saw the title and thumbnail. It was time to get active. And you see he liked that right there. That's what she ain't like that, I see. Because the title and the thumbnail can be one thing, and they implying sex for sure. But it is tongue-in-cheek, dog, and bruh, it's like, at a point in time, I guess our homie trying to like evaluate whether or not the relationship is worth keeping, the friendship is worth keeping at that point. Of, you know, bruh seemed like he cared much more to deliver quality content to his subscribers, regardless than maintaining that friendship or whatever that was. It was worth the risk of losing. And that decision is his to make. So I'll be interested in hearing what he may have to say about this if he does address it. I know I did see that he was on live, but I think he's talking about something totally different. But look, he made his decision. She made her decision on how to move based on his actions. She moved on, you know, posted little videos, got what she wanted out of the situation and moved on. It's crazy when you think of it, like whether he smashed or not, just the thought of it and doing the content was good enough for him. And if this right here is the worst news that comes after a fallout, oh fucking well, at least seeing him getting accused of doing any nefarious shit like, you know, what other dudes get accused of. It seemed like homie ain't touch her at all. So smart on his part far as that right there, because obviously she is a woman that will come and say, look, this happened to me with this person, blah, 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 blah. I think this could have been moved on from with no problem, you know. It didn't work out with y'all too. You're married now. Why we talking about this other dude? That's my opinion. But content is content. Gilbert's messy. He's an asshole. So that's how he arrived right here. But she's entitled to her opinion and entitled to feel how she felt at that point in time. I just found certain things interesting, but she's entitled to feel how she felt about that. Because nobody want a body on their name, right? Nobody want a body on their name. But I ain't gonna lie. It was implied already once you fly the nigga out to come on a trip with you. That's already implied in my opinion. That body chalked up. Even your husband, in the back of your mind, your husband think you got crack. You still got married. It is what it is. Y'all let me know what you gotta say in the comment section below. I'm gonna get up out of here though. This is another update with Stace. Yo.